Hello and welcome to STF Wargaming Studio on our Wild, and today I have another Relicblade unboxing for you. And today it's the Wilderkin faction expansion set and the Relicblade Wild Monsters card expansion pack. This is from Metal King Studio, all made by Sean Sutter. It's from his latest Kickstarter, and it is for general release in March, but he recently finished these up, and I was lucky enough to get my copies early, so I can get them under camera to show you guys. So let's just start with the Wilderkin, with the Gnome Alchemist on the Fox. It looks really cool. The Geomancer and the Stonekin there. As you know, in the first set of cards, you got the Stonekin potion, and here you can see a Stonekin in the flesh, or Stonekin in the stone, I guess. Very cool. So they have Fey ancestry, also the explanations. You get 10 cards, 5 miniatures, and the Glade Warden special rule. As you can see, Metal King Studio, designed in California, copyright Sean Sutter. Let's get it open. The same clan pack as on his other expansions. Let's see. So the wraparound with the scenario inside. There are new rules for this expansion. It's Mountain Rider, and they have shared fate. So that is some really cool, some cool new rules to put into Relicblade. And the scenario, I'm really looking forward to putting all this in a battle report soon. Let's check out the cards. It's the same foil wrapping as before, and with a sticker with the Wilderkin picture. Yeah. So here we have the Stonekin Battleborn. Again, these cards are in color, and I think that is a really good choice for these. And he looks really good. And there's some Bone and Darkness character's head flying in the background there. The Gnome Alchemist. It just looks really fun, and he's got red poppers, and he's got sour greens. So the red poppers, they do poison damage, and the sour greens recover health and poison. And he's a small rider, so you can pair it with a mount, and he's got shared fate. As you can see, it doesn't have speed, it doesn't have armor. Interesting. So you can see it's the Shadow Fox. Look at that. Drawing. Very cool. And the fox got a free disengage, so it's going to be really hard to tie it down. Put the Gnome Alchemist on this, and you can run around throwing poison potions and healing your friends. It's the Wild Elf Geomancer, Fist of the Earth, and Rock Spires. It looks really badass. And she's got 6 activation dice. That is a lot. But only 4 health, so she's not going to do too good in when you hit her. Rock Spire, which is one of the spells of the Geomancer. So the Geomancer can spread rock spires around the table. Very cool. Collapse Sinkhole. So you can target the rock spire, and characters within 3 inches of the target rock spire are moved 2 inches directly toward the rock spire. So you can force your enemies away from you if you have a rock spire behind them, and the enemy between you and the rock spire, I guess. Seismic Convulsion. Characters, so you can again target a rock spire. Characters suffers -1 speed while within 3 inches of the target rock spire until caster's next activation. So I'm guessing the rock spire will just stay. Interesting. I'm changing up the terrain. Wilderkin's Fault Line. Fault Line creates a beam attack between 2 rock spires. So you can then put up 2 rock spires, and anything going between them gets hit. Cool. Linebreaker. So it's another barbarian only, and as we saw, the Stonekin got the barbarian keyword. So you can push everyone an inch away. That's really neat. Cambrian Ceramic Blade. Melee weapons attack cannot cause critical hits. Melee weapons damage rolls of 1 count as 3. Interesting. So you can't crit, but if you roll a 1 on damage, you get 3 instead. Interesting. So that was the cards. Let's get into the minis. Comes in the plastic bag. Let's see. Let's start with the big guy. So here we have the Stonekin and his big blade. It's almost as tall as him, and his tiny buckler. So that looks really cool, with a lot of detail on his carved rock body, I guess. Comes on a 40mm base, and he is huge. Wow, really cool. It's got a mean mug. Very cool. We have the Geomancer. It has a really cool pose. It's got nice textures on for the shade to settle. And some rock basing to tie her together with the Stonekin, and also the 2 spires. She comes with 2 rock spires. Which are really nice. It's very cool to have these tokens, kinda, as she can place them around and do the spells. Now we have the Shadow Fox. This is really cool. I love the tail. Has some real sense of movement and kicking up, like smoke coming from the feet. There's some flash, but that's easily fixed with a file. And it comes with a tab, so it's easy to mount it on the base. And you can run the I'm guessing you can run the Fox alone. And here you have the tiniest of Relicblade miniatures. It's about as big as a thumbnail. The Gnome Alchemist, with all the potions everywhere. And he's got his like ladle to throw the potions around. This is going to be fun. Okay, let's put him on the Fox. Oop. It's going to need some glue. There we go. So that was the Wilderkin faction expansion. As I said, it's going to be released in March, and you can get it on relicblade.com for $35. And lastly, let's just get these out of the way. We have the Wild Monsters 10-card expansion pack. Again, the same foil with a sticker with all the cool characters, cool monsters rather. Let's see what's inside. So these are some of the monsters that came in the Seeker's Handbook. You have scenarios there where you get wandering monsters, or you can even create your own on a table. But these are the pre-mades and done up in beautiful color. So this is the Ancient Dead. As you might have seen, Svein and I had these in a battle report not too long ago. This is the Banshee. Very cool. The Basilisk. The Fey Knight and all the greenery armor. That looks really cool. Ooh, these are new, or I haven't met these yet. Night Prowlers. So you get 2 of these. Oh, so there is an empty card for you to fill in. So this is the large monster. So you can then just use the table that comes in the book and roll up your own monster. So you just sleeve this up and use a whiteboard marker or something similar, and you can just write on the sleeve and have a really neat card for your creature. You have a medium monster. That is some really cool characters. And a small monster. Oh, that guy looks really cool. And some rats. Interesting. And then we have the Revenant. I really like this drawing. Ruinous Harrier, like a vulture kind of bird. And again, the Ancient Undead. So that was the Wild Monsters 10 card expansion pack. I'm guessing $5 for these. That was what the usual other card packs cost. Again, these will be released in March on relicblade.com, so you can get them there if you didn't back the Kickstarters. And if you did, these should arrive shortly. There were so many stretch goals that I think Sean has had a lot to do and to finish up all the stretch goal miniatures and all the Legends artwork and stuff, and get those into production. As the Wilderkin was, and the Wretched Hive was mostly sculpted at least, and they could be set in production earlier than the stretch goals. But yeah, I'm really excited to paint these up. The Wilderkin, that is. I won't be painting the cards, and get them in a battle report for you soon. I hope you have enjoyed this video. You've been watching STF Wargaming Studio. I'm Weil, and as always, please comment, like, share and subscribe, and please consider supporting us on Patreon, and enjoy your hobbying.